Hey there, Rocketeers. Little update from the bench. Dave here with you. Working on a few things today. This is the Bad Boy Rocketry upscaled, upgraded Citation Patriot nose cone. So this filler's had several coats of this. So it's gloss black, paint plus primer, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's not too bad. Then I sanded the whole thing down. Can't remember with what. Maybe about 1500 grit. There was a lot of oddities it took out there. Then back out for another, 3 different sessions of coats with at least 15-20 minutes in between. And then now I'm going to give it another sanding with superfine, and then see if it needs more black, and if not, we'll hit it with clear gloss right there and call that baby good. The doorknob, that's all coated in white. That can is actually outside now, but it's the same stuff, the Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch 2X Ultra Cover Gloss White Paint Plus Primer. So it's had multiple coats, sanding on the fins and everything, then more coats, sanding, and then clear gloss today. So we hope to finish that up like this. If I think those wraparounds in black, I might just buy vinyl to do that. I think Hobbytown has different widths of vinyl. I've got some, but it's super old. I don't know if I'd trust it. But I think I'll just do a paint scheme like that with blue. I might even use this blue, or I may go hunt for another. And then, most importantly, started on the old Estes Phoenix. I got the upgraded plywood fins and rings from Bad Boy Rocketry. And I've put wood filler on these and sanded them all. They might need a little bit more work, but what I wanted to do now was get the body tube marked with this, and then I've got to cut slots for the through-the-wall tabs. The downside of this old Phoenix is that the tubes have sat for so long that there's a little bit of warping, if you will. The tube's a little bit oval. If you look at that, boy, it's pretty rough. But down in the bottom here, it's got the, we've got the tube coupler going down to here, and we'll have the motor mount with these rings come up into here. So I think this bottom tube's going to be just fine. I thought if I could find another tube coupler to go up to about here and help make this more rounded, I would get it. But otherwise, I'm just going to continue on. When the nose cone goes on, that makes a nice snug fit, and that oval is not bad. And then we've got the tube coupler going all the way up to about here, I suppose. So you've just got maybe this section to worry about being a little bit oval. But if I can get another tube coupler, I might just do that and put it in there. I looked through my extra stock and I couldn't find one. But that's the plan. That's what we're working on next. So hopefully in the next day or so, I'll get the slots cut for these through-the-wall fins. We'll get the motor mount made. I'm just going to do it as an E. D and E size. I'm not going to go to F and G. We'll do 24 millimeter, right? Not 29. But this baby will be stronger. It should be a workhorse with these plywood fins. The weight's going to be additional too, so I don't expect that I'll ever launch it with a D. It's probably just going to be an E motor flyer on this one. I guess if I could get a 24 millimeter F, this would be a good candidate, right? So that would be nice. We're going to use Kevlar shock cord as usual through a hole in the uppermost ring, tied around the motor mount, up to a swivel, then off the swivel, elastic, probably something about this thickness, going out to the nose cone. And then a big old shoot on this bad dog here, right? So that's it. That's what we're working on this weekend. Hope you all are having a good time. I'd love to know what you're working on. Any thoughts about these projects? I would love to hear it. I've been really enjoying watching Eric, I think it's Dorward, and Spartan Rocket Club, is that it? His videos. He's been building the Estes Super Vega. He's on to a Goblin or something now. that's been a lot of fun. But check out his channel when you get a chance. And of course, watching Model Rockets 321 and Mob Rockets. Those videos are a lot of fun. So lots to watch in the rocket community. Keeps you inspired, keeps you going, you know, keeps you building. So that's nice. So thanks for stopping by. It's AC Model Rockets, and we'll catch you on the next one.